Share my life, take me for what I am.
Wow.
'Cause I'll never change all my colors for you. Take my love, I'll never ask for too much. Just all that you are and everything that you do. I don't really need to look very much further. I don't wanna have to go where you don't follow. I don't wanna hold it back again. This passion inside, I can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide.
Go on, people, thems. So yeah, this is the next Angelina Jordan video. So I said I wanted to look at the I Have Nothing performance, but I can see that there's a couple that she's done. There's one from 3 years ago, and there's also one from 2022. So I'm gonna watch them both kind of back to back. But I'm gonna watch the first one is from 3 years ago. So I don't know how old she is now, but I don't know. She looked just from the first still. I think she's quite confident, so I think it's going to be quite a good one. Again, if you're new to the channel, I'm a big fan of Whitney Houston. You know what? I need to stop saying that. I'm a big fan of everybody. Like, there's a lot of vocalists on this channel that I'm just a massive fan of, but Whitney Houston, who I kind of see as like the imprint, the voice. Do you know what I mean? It's always really interesting when I hear people take on her tracks and stuff. So I'm really intrigued to see what Angelina's take is going to be on this one. So yeah, let's waste no time. Oh, she's such a stunning girl as well, isn't she?
Share my life, take me for what I am.
Wow.
'Cause I'll never change all my colors for you. Take my love, I'll never ask for too much. Just all that you are and everything that you do. I don't really need to look very much further. I don't wanna have to go where you don't follow. I don't wanna hold it back again. This passion inside, I can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. Don't make me close my door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms, leave you there. Or must I imagine you were there? Don't walk away from me. I have nothing crash inside. I can't run from the sad. There's nowhere to hide. Your love I remember forever. Don't make me glad over door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stand your mind, leave you there. Must I imagine you were there? Don't walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing. Don't make me laugh over there. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms, leave you there. Must I imagine you were there? Don't walk away from me. Don't you walk away from me. Don't you walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you. You have
Ah, honestly, like, just that little wave at the end, right? And just that little smile. It just. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it 100 because, as I always say, like, there's no point me having a channel if I'm not gonna have an honest opinion, right? So it might be unpopular. Don't hate me, guys. But I will say I wasn't really feeling that. I wasn't really feeling it. I think, like, I don't know, which is why I'm really looking forward to seeing what the 2022 version's like. Because obviously there's been 3 years of growth and whatever else since that point. Now listen, I don't know how old she was when she was performing that. So there's always going to be a little bit of, like, you know, artistic license she'll give someone, particularly when they're a little bit younger. And it is, like, renownedly a difficult and huge song to sing. And, you know, not every cover is going to necessarily honour the original. Like, you know, people can do different things with covers and stuff. So, you know, I'm aware of all those different things. But if I'm talking about, if I take Whitney out the equation, right, in terms of what I'm expecting to hear, and I just listen to it from how Angelina's made me feel from some of the other songs that she's sung, I didn't feel that in this one. I didn't. I don't know whether like, even when she was belting, I felt like that note was it felt harsh on my ear, as opposed to being really like as smooth as some of her other kind of belts have been. I mean, the one we were literally just talking about, the one that made me cry, like that it just sat so well within, like, her tone, whereas that one I found it was just a little bit harsh on my ear. And I don't know, I felt there was some breathy things in there that I wasn't really I just wasn't really feeling it. I really wasn't. So you know, again, it wasn't terrible. Like, it really wasn't terrible at all. But it just wasn't. I think at this point now, because I'm so used to seeing performances from her that just make me go, oh my gosh, that when I don't see that, when I don't feel that, it's really noticeable. You know, this has been seen 14 million times, so I'm probably in the minority of people really that didn't enjoy it as much. But as I can only be honest about what I thought. But again, though, as I said, it ends, and she just does that little wave, and she's just so cute. You're like, oh my god, but I just love you anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's really difficult. But yeah, let's look at the 2022 version and let's see what that one's like. But I'd be interested to get your comments on this one. And again, remember, like, you know, I'm not coming for a member of your family. I'm just giving my honest opinion, so don't get too upset. But yeah, do drop your comments in the comment box and let me know what your thoughts were. And I'm going to jump over now to the 2022 version, which incidentally has got a lot less views, but still got still 2.6 million though. So yeah, let's give that a watch. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you on the next one.